بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. منت خدای را عز وجل که طاعتش موجب قربت است و به شکر اندرش مزید نعمت. هر نفسی که فرو می رود ممد حیات است و چون برمی آید مفرح ذات. پس در هر نفسی دو نعمت وجود است و بر هر نعمتی شکری واجب. سلام علیکم. Thank you so much for inviting me to this fantastic event. Salam alaikum to Sufi Islamic Board Group and to Governor of Kerala that he left actually, and Janab Kashish Farsi and Janab Kausar Majidi and all respected dignitaries present here today. It has been an honor to have been invited and be present here today among the famous and respected personalities of India. My name is Laila Mustofi. I am from Iran, the land of Persia, land of love and passion. And I've been living in India for past couple of years and married to an Indian, and his name is Sayyid Hussein. He's here actually. I have been working tirelessly for more than a decade for women empowerment across the globe, and in India since 2016 in the field of women health, SRHR, family health, upliftment of girl child in rural areas across India with the help of my family and friends. I would not take too much time to speak about myself, but through my light on Sufism as a whole across India and Iran. Today, young generation and modern generation of Iran is fond of following Sufism to the core. Sufis, Darwishes, and Rishimunis have been inhabited India. When we look at the wide history of Sufism, we come across an illuminating galaxy of Sufi saints who throughout many years have played a key part in the service of humanity at various pivotal moments in history. Although they are apolitical, their teachings and beliefs can be applied to nation building. India is a multi-religious, multicultural, multilingual country. Although she is distinguished by her unity in variety, bringing her together as a unified India is a difficult feat. Though numerous people and ideologies work valiantly for the nation's development and better society, similarly, a small group of Sufis have dedicated their entire lives to assisting the people of India. Sufism is followed and practiced by these Sufis. These Sufis delve into the spiritual world's divine mysteries, and while their teachings were firmly based on Islamic doctrines, they're invariably coincided with the fundamental ideas and noble teachings of other great spiritual leaders around the world. Love towards all, hate towards none. A terrified commitment was made with the goal of eradicating evil and sin in the world. Their sermons show mankind the way to happiness and salvation, regardless of caste or creed. They fought for social equality, fairness, and harmony. They have contributed significantly not only to the development, but also to the polishing and preservation of the moral, spiritual, social, cultural, and even political behavior and character of those who have bravely fought the eternal battle of religion against uncontrolled, unbalanced, and extremist materialism. Sufism is a science that focuses on purifying one's heart or inner self. It is the act of bringing ethical and spiritual aspiration to fruition. Sufism also teaches us how to control our own bodies and educate our minds for redemption. Sufism has made major contribution to the development of theoretical ideas in a variety of fields of study. The Arabic word tasawwuf, which is frequently translated as Sufism, is commonly defined as Islamic mysticism by Western authors. Sufism was first brought into European language by Orientalist scholars in the 18th century, who saw it primarily as an intellectual ideology in contrast to Islam-barren monotheism. Sufi teaching assists the seeker in turning away from sins, worldly love of company, and reputation, synthetic impulse obedience, and lower self-prompting. Lengthy hopes and practices, while appearing to some, are not ways of attaining knowledge. The seeker must also be schooled to prevent the corruption of those good deeds that have appeared to his or her credit by conquering the pitfall of obstination, conceit, arrogance, envy, and long hopes and practice. Sufism instills and supports love, peace, universal brotherhood, and social justice as virtues, serving humanity and the believing is serving God. For the sake of Allah, the aim is to serve others with love. Sufism's spiritual orientation simply intends to refine divine consciousness, intensify piety, and instill a humanistic mindset. Sufism has been practiced in India for over 1,000 years. Khaja Moinuddin Chishti, also known as Khaja Gharib Nawaz, was the founder of Sufi order in India. He arrived in India in 11th century and settled in Ajmer. He was from Sistan, Iran. Throughout his life, he showed love and compassion to the people of India. They constructed khanqahs, schools, lodges, community centers, dormitories, and a communal kitchen for all throughout India, where anybody could acquire an education, accommodation, or food without paying any money, and which drew people of all faiths and from all concerned of the country. They bridges the gap between different faiths and brought them on a single platform of humanity and love. Tomorrow is the first day of Islamic month Muharram and a month of mourning and remembrance of the greatest barrier of humanity who was murdered in Karbala to save humanity, Hazrat Imam Hussein alayhi salam, son of Hazrat Ali and grandson of our Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Khaja Nizamuddin Nawaz in moral verse on the status of Hazrat Imam Hussein says, I want to, if you let me first read it as a Persian and then I'll translate in English, if you don't mind. شاه است حسین پادشاه است حسین دین است حسین دین پناه است حسین سر داد و نداد دست در دست یزید حق که بینای لیلای است حسین. And a rough translation: ruler is Hussein, emperor is Hussein, fate is Hussein, guardian of fate is Hussein. Offered his head and not the hand to Yazid. Indeed, Hussein is the foundation, La ilaha. I would once again thank you all to hear me out and bear me for some time. May Allah bless you all. Thank you so much. Shukriya.